Hey Blue Table fans! Today we're going to be taking a look at a Skaven army. Going to be putting this on the block. So if you've always wanted to play Skaven, now is a really good chance to pick up a great army and maybe add some fun things to it. So let's take a look at what's in it. This is the overview. You've got 210 clan rats, all the good, cool ones, mostly out of Isle of Blood, a Hell Pit Abomination, 6 Poisoned Wind Mortars, 5 Warp Fire Throwers. By the way, I use these Warp Fire Throwers also as Jezzails. Why not? 2 Doom Wheels, absolutely fantastic model here. We're gonna take a little closer look at those in a minute. The banners are magnetized, which is great because otherwise that tends to break off. And of course a Screaming Bell, which you saw at the opening there, with a Gray Seer on it, and a Warp Lightning Cannon, and an absolute ton of characters. 2, 4, 6, 8 characters. So you've got a couple of Warlocks, and these are, one of them has a Doom Rocket, which is a great combination. And you have a Warlord. I also use it as a BSB because of the back banner thing. So that guy's pretty cool. You've got this guy, which is I'm pretty sure this is a limited edition Games Day Warlock, but somebody can tell me different. But makes a great Warlord. You don't have to make him a spellcaster. He's got a lot of cool features on him. And then you have this guy, which I use as a Chieftain. Really cool model. I'm pretty sure this is Tretch Spinetail, something like that. So anyway, and now you have Ikit Claw, which, by the way, I would use as a Gray Seer because he has kind of this magical, I don't know, steampunky type of weird science thing going on, which I think is really cool. Like, his spells would be like things that his gadgets do, you know? This is Queek Head Taker, but I use him mostly as a BSB when I'm not using the other guy as a BSB. But you can play him as himself, of course. And then this model is really super cool. This is Snickitch, Deathmaster Snickitch, very famous character in Warhammer lore. So definitely a lot of fun for that guy. Yeah, the third knife in the tail is really cool. Weeping Blade is a great upgrade for those guys. I just use him as a regular assassin. Really cool fig. So, first off, the clan rats. That's really the value here, by the way, is that it takes a long time to paint 210 clan rats, and you'll just pick them up just in one fell swoop. They have 10 strong movement trays, a couple of extras here, and these are magnetized, so let me just show you how that works. I don't guarantee that they'll hold upside down, but they do, so there you go. They're really a must, especially for an army this huge. If you search for it, I have a video on Skaven and movement trays specifically. All right, let's get this Hell Pit Abomination out. Absolutely awesome fig. Great in the game. Oh my gosh, this guy's so good in the game. And he's got some weird stuff on him. A little bit of conversion work, like a Chaos spawn piece, and this is a pincher from a Tyrannid. So, you know, it's got some variation on him. So anyway, of course the Screaming Bell. Absolutely fantastic fig. Definitely a centerpiece. Got the Rat Ogre on the back there. That's really cool. And basically, you just line up your movement trays like this, and you end up. Okay, yes, that arm actually did just fall off that guy. So anyway, there is one extra model though, so we'll just count that. And so anyway, so they all, you know, they all line up just right. And Warp Lightning Cannon here. That is that's a really cool piece, and definitely one of the better war machines in the game. And of course, we've already taken a look at the Doom Wheels. These things are absolute terrors. They can take down pretty much anything. And you know, your opponent really just has to deal with these things. So pretty much the army plays pretty straightforward. You have your giant block of Screaming Bell stuff there. And then you can have a secondary block of Skaven warriors. And I'm just going to switch this guy out for the extra. There's actually 211 guys. So there you go. All right, so so you keep you take these as Skaven slaves, and you keep them between the doom wheels and your main force, and that way the lightning bolts don't hit your own guys. And pretty much you got the Hell Pit as a heavy hitter, and a secondary unit of Skaven, and you're pretty much set. Some people swear by Storm Vermin, and I actually have 20 Storm Vermin ready to paint for this army, which you're welcome to pick those up too if you want. You can have them painted up. It's pretty straightforward there. And that is a Skaven army. It weighs in at right around, I'm going to say conservatively, 2,500 points. And by the way, you can run all these rare choices in a 2,500 point army. And guys, it's a whole lot of fun. Oh, also, I've included these weird movement trays that are 3 wide and 2 deep. And those are in case you want to include the infamous rat darts. And those are where you put just a packmaster and 5 or 6 rats on a base and just use them as redirectors. So if I was going to add something, I might add some rat ogres. You know, those are really cool figs. And but this army plays pretty well as is. Certainly be willing to hear from the audience about possible upgrades and how you could make this better. All right, thanks for tuning in, and check the liner notes for a price if you want to pick this up.